Okay, so welcome back to NIBA's daily review on fibers and techniques. Many of you have seen these books, and of course these are also available on our website. We really pride ourselves on these books because this is where all the education is. So one of them is going to give you a picture of all the processes, step by step, how we make our rugs, what's important to us and why. And this is something many of you have heard me say in your offices. The second book is all about fibers and techniques, which is what we're going to touch upon today. So today's feature is all about plant fibers. So when I say plant, obviously I mean things that grow in the ground, i.e. linen, aloe, it could be abaca, it could be hemp. So right now I'm going to start with probably the finest of the fine plant fibers, and that is linen. So just like fibers that, or I should say animals that live in different places, whether they're in New Zealand or China or Mongolia, their hair will be different because they eat different food, they live in different climates. The same thing is true of plants. So what I've got here to show you are two completely different linens. The first linen is from Nepal, which is where we make all of our Tibetan knot. And as you can see, it is beautiful. It has a lovely but very subtle sheen to it. We have it here shown in a light color because most people are enjoying it in the pale version mixed with the natural. And this one we have it in black and white. So this is the Tibetan, and unfortunately you can't feel through the camera, but I will tell you that it's a little bit rougher than the linen from India, although not by much. So this is the linen that we use from India. So it's grown in India. And again, you will find this in your fibers and techniques book when you get to the plant fibers, which are here. So here is the linen right here, and it will tell you the do's and don'ts about linen. Just like with fabrics, linen is a little more delicate. Linen can shrink. I'm sure you've all had that experience with upholstery or with drapery. So with linen and rugs, we sell them a lot, but we want you to use them sparingly and in the right locations. So the best place to be able to use linen would be in bedrooms, specifically master bedrooms or VIP guest rooms, let's say an office or a library, places where kids are less likely to be going through. Other tips that we offer about linen is tweeting it with some wool to give it some extra lanolin, tweeting it in different colors to make it a little more forgiving if it gets dirty. And basically dark colors, it's going to make it a lot easier. It is a delicious fiber. Everybody loves it. It is, to me, kind of a crossbreed between linen and a hemp. So you get that lovely organic feel, but you get the luxury and the subtlety and the sheen that you get from the linen.